Wow, hey, it's me again, Zane Holt, aka Wolf Brother. And, of course, I just wanted to continue with my speech. Know that all religions hold great truths in their teachings, and most have and contain valuable lessons. Lessons on life, existence, and how to live and get along with others. However, all religions have also been contaminated by hate, ego, ignorance, and deeply racist and unconscious viewpoints. Therefore, if you choose or are currently part of a religion, then I would feel that it is prudent to realize that all religions spring from older religions and mythologies. Religions were also used to create certain codes of conduct, which may have worked for societies and communities in the past. Therefore, everyone who chooses to follow a religion should remain consciously aware of these facts. And I believe that all of those involved in a religion or a religious practice should look at the more spiritual or higher truths that any given religion might teach. In other words, one should ignore all of the horrific, hateful, or racist teachings which might crop up in a religious text or a practice. Instead, let us focus on all of the positive or loving things that a belief system might contain. For, and in my opinion, a religion or a spirituality should embrace truths and not become an excuse for ignorance. Very important. I want everyone to remember that. I think, and this is just, of course, my perspective, while I believe that we would be better off as a race and that the world would be a better place if we could do away with all hateful, racist, and sexist religions, cults, and philosophies. Instead, we should be teaching viewpoints that embrace love, acceptance, and tolerance. And this is how we can all become more humane, loving, and accepting toward all other people. This is how we can become more spiritual as human beings. And I just wanted to talk about being spiritual. On being spiritual, I just wanted to talk about what it means, and to be spiritual means to become aware of your own thoughts. To become aware of all of your own buried fears and hatreds and your insecurities. Being spiritual means becoming aware of your own negative and previously unconscious thoughts and thinking patterns. In other words, your own previous unconscious thinking. Therefore, to become fully conscious, become aware of your own thoughts and always question where these thoughts are coming from. In other words, from where do they originate? To become spiritual means to come to realize your own ego or false sense of self. The self that you created from all of the past things that other people did to you because they themselves were unconscious. To become spiritual means to dwell in the now, the present, and to let go of the past. And to forgive all of the past perceived wrongs that were done to you. To become spiritual is to realize the true miracle of your own conscious state, your own consciousness, and the miracle of your conscious existence. To become spiritual is to develop within you a deep, and unconditional love toward yourself, as well as all of life and existence. When one becomes spiritually conscious, peace is found and discovered. Peace of the mind, peace within the present that exists. To be spiritual is to be at peace with oneself. To be spiritual is to be at peace with everything and all of existence. One thing I wanted to stress, and this relates to nature and the natural world as much as it does to being spiritual, Well, is that to become fully conscious and to overcome an overactive mind, which of course I suffer from at times. And to overcome an active mind and your stresses, fears, anxieties, and worries, well, it is important to seek stillness. Find time to sit still. Time to focus on clearing your mind. Time to focus on your breathing. In today's fast-paced and high-tech, busy and hurrying world, it is important for all of us to seek out quiet places, to find time to take things slow. Know that it is vitally important that everyone, everywhere, find time for yourselves. For our very sanity depends upon this. If possible, find serenity, peace, stillness, and peace of mind by getting away from everyone and everything, by immersing yourself in nature and natural surroundings. Practice becoming in tuned with all of the living world and natural cycles of nature, the earth, and indeed existence itself. But no matter where you are, find some time just to be alone and still and relaxed and peaceful. And most importantly, focus on clearing your mind and just concentrate on your breathing. In other words, always strive to be at peace. At peace with yourself, at peace with everything around you, at peace with all of creation and all of existence. And one other practice that can help you spiritually connect with things is to focus your attention, preferably upon something that is a living thing. Trees and flowers and growing plants of any kind are ideal. Or it could be flowing water, a still lake, the ocean, a sunset, or the stars or moon, or really almost anything. Anything that is natural or beautiful. In other words, things belonging to the natural world, things that are a part of nature. Well, try sometimes focusing on these things without attaching labels to them at all. Don't attach any labels to them. This is important. And just try to look at these things and noticing the details of the thing that you are looking at. And try to feel the essence or frequency of the living thing. Or focus, in the case of something like a sunset, on the subtle changes that take place during a natural cycle or an event. And just appreciate the beauty of nature, the beauty of existence. Enjoy in these moments the miracle of consciousness and the miracle of being alive. And I think it important that all of us, I think it is important that we all learn to cultivate faith. A faith in other people, a faith in a better future, a faith in doing things for ourselves and others. A faith in life, the unfolding of evolution, the universe, existence, and the force behind existence. In other words, a faith in God. Let's all learn to believe in ourselves and to believe in others. Let's all choose to believe in the power of love. And whatever your personal thoughts and beliefs, let's always remember that the more we learn and discover about nature, the natural world, the universe, consciousness, and existence, the more wondrous, amazing, and absolutely mind-blowing our findings become. And always remember that there is a tremendous amount of great mysteries that we still do not know. This is why I would recommend that everyone study the 3 eyes or modes of knowledge. That is, we should all explore and become more aware of all things pertaining to the sphere of mind and thinking, as well as flesh, the realm of science, observation, and measurement. And finally, all things involving the human spirit and spirituality. And there is no reason, just absolutely no reason, why anyone should have to choose to embrace terrible and hateful points of view. And you know something? We can together all become more capable of becoming more compassionate, loving, and brave. We can choose to celebrate life and send out love. We can all always work to better ourselves. We can all always choose to be better people. I believe that it's time for all religions and religious groups, and for all cultures, races, and types of people to get together and search for a new and shared spirituality. A spirituality that is based on honoring and loving all of life and all of existence. My name is Zane Holt, aka Wolf Brother, and I would just like to say to you that love and the capacity to love is a beautiful thing, and that love in all of its forms is wonderful, for it is through the power and cultivation of love that we can find the power to overcome hate,